Hi Tumblers, Fall 2023, weeks 4 through 6, coaches. This is a quick pan of the room so you guys can see the general setup. Quick review here, we're doing donkey kicks to a forward roll or handstand forward roll down the cheese mat, an upgrade from weeks 1 to 3. If they cannot forward roll from their donkey kicks, have them walk up onto the cheese mat and forward roll after their donkey kicks. Here they should start back by the AAI and run in hurdle or jump from 1 foot to 2 feet on the springboard and tuck jump, stick, finish, soldier. This is an upgrade from our hexagon trampoline last time. Please make sure that you keep them from running one another over. Oftentimes when kids are still doing their stick, finish, soldier, the kid behind them starts running. So really be clear about that. The blue cheese mat should start at a straight stand, then put their hands by their shoulders like they're holding 2 pizzas, then sit down on the mat and then tuck and roll backwards. The red block is hands on the block, feet on the floor for a designated number of push-ups. Here it says in the lesson plan to use the red block, but some kids will need the yellow one and that still might be hard for some of them. And I also put the blue one there, so if you get those really athletic kids who need more of a challenge, ask them if they can jump up that one. So they should start here, walk to this position, and then stand still and jump up to the block of their choice, and then off do a straddle jump, stick, finish. Straddle is, this is it being introduced to them for the first time in a jump, so you could use the words open, shut, out to the sides, kind of like a jumping jack or like your straddle sit during stretching. And again, stick, finish, soldier. Please make sure that even if they're using different blocks, that only one kid goes at a time on this one. Then the 8-inch mat is donkey kick or kick to handstand. See the example later in the video. Start down here, hands go there. Then the laser beam, we're doing kicks forwards. The medium beam, we're doing walk sideways. We've all practiced those lots of times. We know what they're supposed to look like, and we should coach kids to look like we did when we competed those things. On beam for walk sideways, you can use the words step together. Also make sure that they're straddle sitting on the beam first, or like a horsey on the merry-go-round, their hands are in front, then their feet are in the back and they're pushing up to standing. For a challenge, ask them to face one way and then face the other way. Again, please slow them down here and make them do a real stick, finish, soldier at the end. Heading over to the bars, the purple bar, we're doing the same thing as weeks 1 to 3. So walking up to that bat hang or doing a wall walk pullover if they feel ready. This was set up for preschool today, so you can kind of see an example of how to make the bar smaller without actually having to move it down. If kids are pretty advanced on this, feel free to send them over to that bar and tell them to try it on their own if that's a better fit for them. If they're not making it over there, have them still alternate between there and there. Here on the purple trapezoid, we're doing a kick to handstand. See later in the video for that. Here is an we would normally call it octagon roll. This is an air barrel. I put this small block here and the big block because it really depends on the height of the kid, how they're going to safely get onto this. But we just need to make sure that they're hanging on the bar until their feet are safely on the floor or back to the block, making sure they're not releasing when they're rolling out that direction. I did put that panel mat there just to make sure that the air barrel does not run away from them. Here is jump to front support, forward roll dismount. This is set up for the youngest age group. And if you need to, for the older ones, you can pull the pit pillow further back that way so that this yellow block is actually on the floor for their jump to front support. Other things you can have them do if they're really confident on that is you could have them jump to front support 3 times in a row connected. You can have them swing their legs 3 times before they forward roll or cast 3 times before they forward roll. Here you can see me do 3 donkey kicks and then forward roll and finish in a stick position. You can tell them to reach their feet higher for a handstand if they're able. Here is run and hurdle, jump to stick, finish, soldier. There should be a tuck jump. Then here is how they should begin for their backward roll in a straight stand, hands by their shoulders, then sit down in a tuck. And then you see I roll back and push my hands on the ground. And then this is how we want them to be trying their push-ups. Again, give them a designated number. I did 3. quality over quantity. So take your time to kind of teach them, show them, make them feel what that feels like to do it right. Here's block jump. I picked the yellow one. So stand still, swing my arms and jump up to stick. And then they would straddle jump and stick, finish, soldier. Then you can see over here on the 8-inch how I'm going to start with a donkey kick, which is both hands and feet on the ground and jump both feet at the same time. Then you can see kicking kind of one foot and then the other foot. Then going to a start position and kicking to a partial handstand. Then start position and kick and touch my feet together. And then, of course, when they're ready, let them roll or flat back after that. Here's the trapezoid handstand. There's a whole video on this, but I wanted to show you quick so you could see how I climb my feet up, kick them up to the wall, tell them to count to 5 or 10, or maybe count to their age. Then I kind of want to show you jump and tuck up or jump and straddle up. Those are things you can have kids do if they seem to have that mastered. Here's safely hanging on, putting my feet on. I'm just going to do one out and then back. I would say the younger kids start with 1 to 3 and the older kids maybe 3 to 5.